Hey, ladies and gentlemen, raster designers, we're going to do the meme in Pixlr part 3. We're going to print it, and then we're going to get some bonus extra credit points. All right, so print your meme. Make sure you ask me first before you print. Depending on the year, I may or may not want you to print. So ask me before you print, but if I do want you to print, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to your document. Let's see if we can print it right from here. So sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's go File, Print. And we're going to choose the printer. Make sure you go look at the printers and see what the name of the printers are. I'm going to print to the 5200, and this doesn't look right. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not going to print here. So if you can see it here, go ahead and print it. If you can't see it here, it probably is not going to print right. So I'm going to cancel this. So we're going to do it in a different way. So I'm going to go File, and I'm going to go Save. And I'm going to save this as a PNG. That's a standard nice picture format. And so I'm going to say Save As. And so you could save. A good thing to do is you can go to your folder with your name on it. This is worth extra credit if you save it in here. So you're going to go to Creative Computers. You're going to go to Raster Design, Meme, and you're going to save it right here. Okay, we're going to save that. And then we're going to try it again. We're going to go File, and we're going to say Export. Let's see. Let's go to Save. Let's save it as a PXZ. That's the native Pixlr format, so that's a good thing to save too, to have all your work there. So we're going to save that there too. I'm going to hit Save. All right, so extra credit for that. Now, if you don't have a folder with your name on it, let's go File. We're going to say Save, and we're going to say, so if you can't, like, this is just if you don't have this folder with your name on it, we're going to go to Downloads, and we're going to do it there. And so there it is as a PNG. I'm going to hit Save. Okay, so we're just trying to, all right, so there it is. There's my PNG. I'm going to double click on it. So I'm going to show it in the folder. So you can also just click on this and navigate to the Downloads folder. Okay, so there's my PNG. All right, so this is opening it up in a Windows picture deal. And so you can open it up in anything that'll open up a picture. And I'm going to go to Print. And then there we go. So I'm going to choose the 5200 is black and white. The HP Color LaserJet is color. And we're going to look and see. So this decided, yeah, it's about half a sheet of paper. That's an old one that doesn't have the text on it. Anyway, that doesn't matter for this. So anyway, you're going to look at it and then hit Print. Okay, and then go grab it from the printer and do whatever you're supposed to do with it. Put it in the basket. Okay, so that's how you print. Okay, now let's keep looking at extra credit things here. Okay. All right, so if you create a folder named Creative Computers, Raster Design, Photoshop, Meme, and save the document as a PXZ and a PNG there, you get extra credit. I just showed you how to do that. Saving assets in an assets folder, I already showed you how to do that. I'm going to show you it again in a second. If you take your own picture with a camera and use it as the main background image, you get extra credit. If you take a picture and add it as an element, I'm going to show you how to add earbuds. So if you take a picture of something and add it, that's worth extra credit. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you how to do this. If you add internet artwork to the original. All right, let me show you how to do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the internet. And so I picked these because the contrast is good. Originally, I tried to do it with these, and because this color is not all that much different from this color, it made it more difficult. So anytime you get stuff with a strong background color, it makes it easier to do some clipping because I want to clip that out. All right, so we're going to do a couple things. We're going to say Save Image As. We're going to save it in our Assets folder. So Assets, and I'm going to call this one Pods. Okay, and a Web P. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and then on this one, I'm going to say Copy Image Address. That's the one that we'll probably use real quick right here. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Layer. I'm going to say Add URL as Layer. I'm going to press Control V for paste. And there they are. Now, we want to do non-destructive editing. on these, we want to get rid of all this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the mask tool. Okay, and there's different tools, so I can just draw a mask. So I can say, oh, I think I want to get rid of this, and it deletes that. So that's one way. In this case, because this is all one color, it's easy to use the magic mask. So I just click on that, it disappears, click on that, it disappears, click on that, no, I didn't get it, that, and it disappears. Now, we've talked about using non-destructive editing, and what is that? Is that part of the, oh, that was something left over. Okay, so I've gotten rid of it. Now, one thing you can do if I want to bring stuff back, I can say, oh, I don't want to remove stuff, I want to bring it back. I can say, oh, let's bring this stuff back. And you can see that I'm starting to bring it back. I'm going to press Control Z to get rid of it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to get rid of this earbud. So it's like the easiest way is going to be to use a shape. I'm going to use a square shape, and I'm going to say I want to get rid of this. Oh no, I added it back. Let me press Control Z. So I'm removing. I'm going to use this shape, get rid of that, use this shape, get rid of that, use this shape, get rid of that. So, all right, okay, so I got rid of it. So now, by the way, I'm going to name this. I'm going to call it earbud. Okay, name that layer. Okay, so I'm going to shrink this down. And see how it's getting wonky? If I hit the Control key, it restrains the proportion so it doesn't get all fat or skinny. Okay, so that is a pretty big earbud. So I'm going to hit Control, shrink it down, move it till I get it how I want. Now, I want to make it look like it's in his ear. I could probably make it smaller than that, but I think that's okay for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my mask tool. I'm going to draw the mask. I want to remove. I'm going to make my brush smaller. Okay. And so now I'm going to say, oh, I want to remove this stuff right there, make it look like it's in his ear. Okay. And like I said, if I wanted to bring it back, I can bring it back. Okay. So now if I zoom out, so if this zooms me in, I'm going to press Control, no, Shift, and it'll zoom me out. And that doesn't look amazing, but it's good enough for now. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it here while you're forced to listen to me here. All right, so use the mask tool to remove parts of it in a non-destructive way. We just did that. It's non-destructive because I can bring it back. Okay, so and finally, you can add a font from dafont.com to Pixlr and use it on your meme. So there's a website called www.dafont.com, and you can search for all sorts of cool fonts. So like if you want the Harry Potter font or the Metallica font, you can find those fonts and use them. I'm not going to show you on this video. I'll show you in person. All right, that is it.